Hey, I'm Shan. I am a singer-songwriter, music therapist and a sound healer living in Cork City, and I'm making a video for Veganuary because I have been a vegan for over 10 years and I love it. I'd never go back. It's changed my life in so many different ways, and I'm not here to lecture anybody. I don't want to tell anybody they're doing anything wrong. Everybody's different and we're all trying to do the best we can, and there's no such thing as perfect. We're just trying to do the best we can. But I will leave the reasons why I went vegan for the animals, the planet and my health in the description box below if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about my favourite foods, and I love food. So it's going to be a fun video. When I first went vegan, I tried to replicate everything like cheese and meat and everything. There was a lot of that stuff in my diet, but as I've been going along, and it's over 10 years that I've been vegan, I've kind of refined it down to what really works for me. And I would say that I eat healthy, whole food, plant-based for maybe 90% of the time, and then the other 10% of the time I have treat days and I eat crisps and sweets and chocolate and chocolate and chocolate and more chocolate. So I'm going to start with the healthy foods that I eat. I follow a whole food plant-based diet, and I would say that I follow the starch solution, if you've ever heard of that, more than anything. And I don't cook with oil, but I eat loads and loads of potatoes. I would say the bulk of my diet is potatoes. Sweet potatoes, I make amazing sweet potato chocolate pudding out of sweet potatoes. I make chips and mashed potatoes and roast potatoes all the time. And then this is the best box tea that you'll ever buy. It's McNiff's. You can get it in Dunn's. It's magnificent. It's amazing. Like, there's no oil in it. It's really healthy. The ingredients are basically just salt and flour and potatoes, and it's gorgeous with like baked beans and stuff on. Mushrooms, baked beans. So if you can get your hands on that, I think you should. Sticking on the main starches, because I kind of follow the starch solution most. Organic Irish jumbo oats. I do try and get organic oats just because apparently oats are a heavily sprayed crop, but if you can't get organic, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I eat loads and loads of porridge. I have overnight oats. I put loads of blueberries, ground flaxseed, maple syrup, a splash of soya milk, but I usually make it mostly with water. But also I grind it up to make oat flour. So I'm not gluten-free or anything, but I try and make gluten-free things where I can. And oat flour is brilliant. You can make banana pancakes with it. You can make various different cakes and whatnot. So oats. The next up is brown rice and quinoa. These guys, brilliant for curries, and I usually get the organic short grain brown rice because you can do risotto and stuff with it. I like to make arancini, yeah, curry and rice, it's gorgeous. And then quinoa, I don't get this organic because organic quinoa is extortionate. I just get this from Dunn's, but we have quinoa with like red lentil dal and stuff like that. So things like quinoa and brown rice, eat quite a lot as well. Eat loads and loads of red lentils. Make red lentil dal, which we have with quinoa, or I make some flatbreads or something and we'll have that. That's really nice. Also like the little brown lentils, they make a good chili. The green lentils, not so much. They're very hard on the gut, if you know what I mean. But yes, red lentils, peas, legumes, it's good. Beans, good for the heart. I have loads of beans. I have dry beans, I have tin beans. These are organic soybeans. Half a cup of organic soybeans a day really help with perimenopausal and menopausal symptoms because it's got a good level of estrogen in. That's why it's good to eat tofu and stuff like that as well. These are actually chickpeas, and I literally eat chickpeas every single day. I make my own hummus. It's incredible. I love chickpeas, chana masala. Oh my God, I just love chickpeas. I make really cool, like, I know it sounds mental, but marzipan bites out of chickpeas, and yeah. So chickpeas, soybeans, I have like cannellini beans, butter beans, gorgeous, red kidney beans. When you make black beans are incredible. I do some brownies with black beans, but also if you whiz them up in the food processor with some onion powder, some garlic powder, a tiny bit of stock, some salt, some smoked paprika, you have the most delicious refried beans for tacos. So beans. Vegetables! I eat mountains and mountains and mountains of vegetables, especially broccoli. I just love broccoli, and broccoli has this thing in it called sulforaphane that is incredible for you, and it's amazingly anti-aging, and broccoli is just really good. I also sprout broccoli seeds, courgettes, red peppers, like beetroot is amazing for you. I eat loads of beetroot. I thought that I was going to have to go to the doctor. I thought there was something wrong with me, but no, it's just eating too much beetroot comes out in the wash. Also herbs like coriander, that's probably my favorite. Yes, apparently you either love or hate coriander, and some people think it tastes like soap, but I love coriander. So yeah, just like eat mostly vegetables, like eat loads and loads and loads and loads of vegetables, drink loads and loads and loads of water. That's what my main aim is with my diet. They're beautiful. You can do them really well. Fruit. Bananas, obviously. Grapes. These are open because I've already been snacking on them, but blueberries. Apples, like I do actually have an apple a day. Pears, oranges, fruit, like eat loads and loads of fruit. Don't be afraid of fruit. There are some people saying you shouldn't eat too much fruit because it's high in sugar and it'll spike your blood sugar and blah blah blah, which may be true, but like I never ever limit my fruit. And I mean, I could eat red grapes. These are like sweets. I could eat them all day. There are some really weird niche vegan items like nutritional yeast, or nooch as we call it, and it's cool. It's kind of really savoury, cheesy kind of thing. You use it to make vegan cheese and to make vegan cheese sauce, and also if you, I make these crispy courgettes where I cut up courgettes and put balsamic vinegar on them and like just douse them with this stuff and a bit of salt, and then I put them in the air fryer until they're crispy, and they are just amazing. So there's that. And then things like yogurt, soya yogurt is really, really nice with the blueberries. It's good for the gut bacteria. And now for the fun stuff. So I eat like whole food, plant-based, oil-free diet for 90% of the time. But the other 10% of the time, you gotta have a bit of crack. And my crack is crisps, salt and vinegar crisps. They are gorgeous. These ones are Kyo's crinkle cut, deep ridges for her pleasure. No, I mean for extra flavour. Deep ridges for extra flavour. And also on the savoury line, you've got salted nuts. Nuts and seeds are gorgeous. These are roasted and salted pistachios, but I do love dry roasted peanuts. When I'm being a bit healthier, I like walnuts and I like Brazil nuts and things like that. But crisps, yeah, you can get crackers, crisps, nuts, savoury snacks. They're good, they're good. Okay, I've left my absolute favourite stuff till last. It is all the sweet stuff, because I have like a whole set of sweet teeth. I just love sweet stuff. So biscuit-wise, there's tons of accidentally vegan biscuits, Oaties, Hobnobs, digestive biscuits. You just have to read the label. Just get used to reading the label as a vegan. But for years and years and years and years and years, I didn't have any custard creams and I missed them. And now they're making vegan custard creams. So I'm really, really happy. Like literally, I had my first custard cream in over 10 years a couple of months ago, and I was just so happy because I know it seems boring, but I love custard creams. And then you can get these cream crunchies from Tesco. They're really nice. I think bourbons are vegan. There's loads and loads of vegan biscuits. Some of the dark chocolate digestives are vegan. I think Tesco do dark chocolate digestives that are vegan. So biscuits, you know, you don't have to not have biscuits anymore. I also make my own chocolate chip cookies that are just to die for. But yeah, so there's these. The next is chocolate, which is like my raison d'etre, my you know, Achilles heel, chocolate. I just love chocolate. I have to have chocolate every single day. If I'm on a health kick, then I'll definitely have like a little square of Lindt chocolate, or Green and Black's dark chocolate or something like that. But there's loads and loads of different vegan chocolate things that you can get now. The Fields of Athenry do this gorgeous Rocky Road bar. Then Buttermilk, I know it sounds anti-vegan, but it's a vegan brand. Buttermilk do all these amazing chocolate bars, and these are my favourite. They are a peanut nugget bar, so it's kind of like a Snickers bar, but they also do Mars knockoffs and what else, like Bounty type things and Twixes. They stopped making vegan Kit Kats, which was a bit disappointing. I'm not hugely into Nestle anyway, but I mean, you know, Kit Kats are gorgeous. But they stopped making them, which was disappointing. But there's this brand called Hip, and these are Caramel Crunch Oat Milk Chocolate Peanuts. These are kind of like M&Ms. They're really good. They're the closest to M&Ms I've ever found. And this brand, but they've been sold out for months and I don't know why, also do kind of a peanut butter truffle thing, and it's just the most divine thing ever. You have a cup of hot tea, you take a swig of tea, you pop in a peanut truffle and let it melt, and it's just... it's good. It's good. I also am a vegan baker, so I make a lot of cakes, and I made this vegan fudge for Jimmy's birthday. Jimmy's my husband, Jimmy's birthday, and he thought it was the best thing ever. It's a Ferrero Rocher chocolate fudge. So I make a lot of sweets, and there's tons of chocolate and vegan sweets out there. So you don't have to lose out. I'm going to leave it there with, you get the idea with all the stuff that I eat. You can get most of the stuff that I showed you in, you can get them in Tesco, or you can get them in Cork City. There's the Key Co-op health food shop, there's Here's Health, and there's loads and loads of different vegan places to eat as well. Jacob's on the Mall have a beautiful vegan menu. Koto have a beautiful vegan menu. Last night me and Jimmy went to Cafe Paradiso for a treat, a vegetarian vegan restaurant. So good. My goodness, I have taken over the Co-op restaurant, I think, so that's amazing. There's loads of places to buy vegan stuff. There's and you can get loads of vegan stuff in the supermarkets, and there's loads of places to eat vegan food. So I hope that I have shown you how easy it could be, even if you just wanted to go vegan once or twice a week, or if you just wanted to start swapping out a few different things. And I think I'm going to do one more video for Veganuary on my vegan skincare, and I'll leave it at that. But as I said, all the reasons why I went vegan I'm going to put in the description box, and happy Veganuary.